Serving all of San Diego, this is your Fox 5 News.
Making Thanksgiving dinner from scratch. It's not really as hard or scary as it sounds. Coming up here, we are hitting the kitchen to show you exactly how to do it. But first, checking in with Heather Ford. Shali's cooking.
Sorry, Raul. We're like having girl chat over here because if you are getting ready to cook up your big Thanksgiving feast, you know that you're just like kind of frantic about it right now.
Exactly.
So Melody Shamam from cookingwithmelody.com is back with us today. You're going to make this easy for anybody that is possibly flipping out about Thanksgiving feast tomorrow,
Right.
how you can do it, and you can do it from scratch. Easy peasy, Melody.
Yep.
Okay, so tell us what we're going to do. We're going to talk a lot about the flavors that you can use right now,
Yes.
but let's get started because we have a turkey to make.
We got a turkey to make, and what we're going to do is we're going to brine our turkey.
Okay, for those that don't know what brine the turkey means, what does that mean?
Brine is like a salt mixture. It's like you're marinating the turkey.
Okay.
And what it does is it tenderizes the turkey so that when you cook the turkey, it's more tender and more moist, and whatever flavorings you put on the turkey will be sucked right in, kind of like a sponge.
Okay, so what time is it right now? It's like almost 8:30?
So you still have time to brine your turkey right now.
It's not too late.
You can brine it for 24 hours.
Okay, so tell us what to do.
So this is how we're going to make the brine. So what we do here is we have 1.5 gallons of water.
Okay.
Okay. And we're going to put a half a cup of sugar.
Sugar.
Yep.
You put sugar,
Sugar
okay.
tenderizes it as well.
Okay.
And 1 cup of kosher salt.
Kosher salt.
And I just took a whole bulb of garlic and I just split it apart.
Got
and
it.
we're going to throw it in. It's going to give it that rustic flavor.
With the skin on, you just
With the
popped it
skins
in.
on.
Okay.
And then I have 2 teaspoons of peppercorns, which I grinded.
Got it.
And pour that right in.
Wow, all right.
Okay. And I have a little herb bunch here of thyme and rosemary.
Yes.
I just tied it together, throw that in.
Both?
Right there. Just one.
Oh, that smells so good.
Okay?
Okay.
And you're going to stir it up, and you're going to bring it to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, you turn it off, and you just let it cool to room temperature. You could speed the process up by adding ice cubes in there, or stick it in the refrigerator.
Okay, got it.
Okay?
Then what do we do?
So then I have this big bowl here with 2 turkey bags. Use the turkey size oven bags. That's
Right.
the size that
Those-
you want.
yeah, those are
I've
oven.
double bagged it and I put it in this bowl here because it's going to leak. And what you do is you take your turkey and you put it breast side down in the bag.
So this would be opposite from what we see here, okay?
Exactly.
And we do that?
And then we're going to pour the brine in with the garlic and the herbs, everything in there. Close it up and put it in the refrigerator.
Okay, in the refrigerator.
In the
And how long
refrigerator.
does it stay in the refrigerator?
You know, you can brine it for about 16 to 18 hours. Up to 24 is great. And what you
16?
want to do, by the
Okay.
way, halfway through, just flip it over.
Flip the turkey because it was breast side down,
Exactly.
so you're going to flip
you
it
want to get
over.
the other side too. So then you just want to flip it over.
Okay.
Okay. Now the next day when you're ready to cook your turkey, you
Yes.
take it out of the brine and you rinse it. You
Rinse it all
actually
off?
rinse it. Rinse it all off
Really?
and you pat it very dry.
With like a paper towel?
With a paper towel.
Okay, so you
so
just go
then the
pat, pat,
turkey
pat.
will brown nice. Will brown nicely.
Okay.
Okay. So then we have our turkey right here in the
Yes.
rack.
Yes.
Okay, and over here I have a rub for the turkey. In here I have olive oil. I brought back the rosemary and thyme back in, so we're incorporating it on the top as well.
Okay.
And I have lemon zest and lemon juice in there.
Okay, so this is
Fresh lemon.
after you brine your turkey.
Yep.
Now you're just going to brush this before you stick it in the oven.
Exactly.
Okay, you want
so
me to
why
help
don't
you
you
do
get
that?
these gloves on over
Gloves.
here?
Let's
you're
be
gonna
sanitary.
you're gonna
Okay.
get a little messy here.
So I'm going to just rub this all over?
yeah, and
Well,
by the way, you
yeah.
can use your own flavorings for the topping if you
Whatever
want.
you want.
The thing is, don't put more salt on the turkey because it's already going to be salty inside.
Because you can always add salt. You can't take out salt once you put it in the
Exactly.
food. So Melody, while I'm doing this for you, when you say you're making stuff from scratch, you have the ability to use a lot of like fall flavors, right? Like
Yes.
right now, and you brought this little basket
I did.
over here. Can you tell us about some of the ingredients that
Yes.
are in while I'm doing this to your turkey?
These are all in season right now, and you can find them at the grocery store. We
Okay.
have pomegranates, pumpkins, lemons, and oranges, and yams, red yams. And over here I have cinnamon sticks, bay leaves, cloves, peppercorns, and the kosher salt and sea salt.
How am I doing, Melody?
You're doing great.
Okay, so while I'm doing this, are you going to show us
I
how
have
to...
one more thing that you need
Oh,
to
what
do.
do I got to do?
So you can brush it up a little
okay.
more, but what you're going to do afterwards is you're going to put a couple of bulbs of garlic inside the cavity.
Inside? Well,
Yeah.
let me do this.
Why don't you do
just
that?
this, and then the same...
And then you're going to stick the herbs in as well.
I'm going to finish up your turkey because I want you to start your cranberry.
You got it.
What is this called?
This is a Cabernet cranberry sauce, and we're making it from scratch.
Cranberry
Yeah, and it's
sauce.
really easy. They're just a few ingredients, and you make it from scratch.
Okay, can you show us how to make that, and I'll finish up your
Yep.
turkey? This
so
is
we
so
have
easy.
brown sugar,
This is really easy.
and we've got a half a cup of fresh squeezed orange juice. And we're just gonna mix it up.
Brown sugar, orange juice, got it.
Now this looks like a lot of sugar because cranberries are really tart
Okay.
and it needs the sugar.
You know what I like about this is it could be like a whole family thing. All the ladies, that's how it is at my house. We have like 50 people over for Thanksgiving. All the ladies are cooking. And this shows that it's not as intimidating as people sometimes get all nervous about cooking a bird.
As
Oh,
long as
look at
you're
this.
prepared and you got your ingredients ready.
Melody, what's
It'll
the
be
trick while
easy.
you're putting that on the pan with cooking the bird? When do you got to start cooking your Thanksgiving dinner? How long does that turkey go in without drying out your turkey?
You want to cook it until the thermometer, you put a thermometer in the thigh
Okay.
away from the bone until it reaches 165.
And 165.
I have a 15-pound turkey here and it takes about 2 hours and 15 minutes to 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay.
And then you also want to let your turkey rest for about 30 minutes before you serve it.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
All I'm going to do is sprinkle some salt
Okay.
on the cranberries and I'm going to stick it in the oven at 425 for 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's going to start bubbling
Go for it.
and about halfway through,
This turkey
I'm
is
going to pull
nice
out the
and
cranberries that I
lathered.
have in the oven.
Okay, I think that's enough. And you have, oh my God, this is what's been smelling delicious since 5
That's so
o'clock.
great. The aroma of the roasted fruit smells so good.
That looks so good. I wish you
And I'm
could
going to
smell
show
that.
you the last thing that you do.
Okay, she has to show us the last thing, and then we'll.
I just have 1/4 cup of Cabernet right here that I brought to boil.
Okay.
I'm going to pour it on, mix it, and stick
Cabernet
it back
wine.
in the oven. Yep.
Okay.
For 10 more minutes.
And that's it.
The sauce will
Okay.
be done. This is what it's going to look like. when
Melody,
it's
you're brilliant. You're not going anywhere because in our 9 o'clock hour, you're going to show us dessert and some vegetarian
Yes.
options.
done. Some more sides for the turkey.
The recipe is fox5sandiego.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
See, we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Even Raul can do this. Raul,
Hey, hey.
it takes 5 ingredients to make a turkey, honey.
Why, I oughta. Nice gloves, by the way.